just wanted to show you my ranch on Slime Rancher. This is my first video, so if you like the video, please subscribe, and we'll get into it. So this is kind of what I did for my ranch. I pretty much diversified all the slimes that I had on the ranch. I have rock and then crystal, and then I have radio and phosphor. And this one's a little empty because I always have a slime in there that tries to escape or just wreaks havoc on my farm. So, and then I have Tangle and Mosaic. These are actually the ones that I make a little bit more money off of than the ones that are the starting slimes. It's okay to start out, of course, with the starting slimes because that's all you're going to start out with is the pink ones and the phosphor and the tabby and the rock. Those are great, but you know, you don't make so much money off of those, but once you explore more areas, then you'll be able to make a little bit more money. Well, this is my ranch. I kind of free-ranged all the chickens. The chickens kind of went everywhere. I left a few and then they just multiplied. So let me go ahead and just show you what I've done. I have silos, and these silos, what they'll do is, you know, we'll put the plorts in there from these corrals. I have a couple of bots that are helpful in putting the plorts in the silos. Those are really good for you because, you know, if you want to save up your plorts for the time when the market kind of goes up for the plorts you're looking for, then that's pretty much what you would do. You would just save them in the silos over there and then wait until you got a good market, you know, good market share, I guess. And then you would just go ahead and sell during that time. Well, I put 2 plots for veggies. I thought that was a good idea because most of these are veggies. So this one, oh, they eat veggies. So this one eats veggies and meat. This one eats veggies. And then this one's fruit and veggies. So this worked for me, and they ended up behaving pretty much most of the time, even though they're given just these random veggies that I chose for them. They're fine. So that's something that you could consider if you're trying to start out and make a couple of plots to have corrals. You can make 4 corral plots and then 2 veggie plots, and then 2 silo plots to have a bot just carry all your plorts to the silos. So that's one expansion that I have. Another expansion that I have is the lab. Here's the lab. And then I put the Boom Dervish Largos, and then I put the Mosaic Dervish. These actually wreak havoc on my farm, so I just put them kind of together so they don't have tornadoes everywhere on my farm. It's harder to actually keep them in a corral to where the plorts can stay in the corral. It's really hard for them to keep the plorts in the corral, so I just leave them over here. But they're happy, you know, with their twisters. So I ended up putting fruits over here to feed them, veggies and fruits, and then fruits for this one, meat and fruits. So they both can eat fruits, so I ended up leaving them with fruits over here. And then of course the honey slimes. The honey slimes I really like because they're just cuter than all the other ones. I like all the slimes, but the honey slimes are my favorite. Well, one of my favorites. And the mosaic. The mosaic and the honey slimes. And I like how they topple on top of each other and then just, you know, are happy. So I put them over here so nobody turns into a tar. I didn't want any of my slimes to turn into tar, so I ended up putting all my honey slimes over here. and then a silo, of course, so then we can have the bots take the plorts to the silo. Then here's another expansion. This is the caves. And this is kind of where I just put all the slimes that I'm going to use later to, like for example, the tabby slime. Sometimes you're going to need some plorts for some quests. So some quests over there on the kiosk, you're going to need sometimes tabby plorts, you're going to need some pink plorts, and then you're going to need some phosphor plorts. Also, these guys just wreak havoc all over my farm. They're just always everywhere, so I can't keep them in a corral for worth anything. I just let them roam free. And these are quantum slimes, so if you're wondering what they are, they're quantum slimes. And then the phosphor slimes are over here. I of course have a plot for lemons, and that's basically what I did with my farm. I like it. I like the way I did my plots. Oh, I have a couple of more expansions I would like to show you. Here you go. Let me go over here and show you guys that. The overgrowth. That's the next expansion. I have my honey and hunter slimes over here. I kept them kind of separated, of course, so nobody turns into tar. And then I kept my silo for all my veggies, and fruits over here, just to have a really good supply of all my veggies and fruits. I have one tree, the pear tree over here, just to feed the hunter and honey slimes. And then I have an incinerator. The incinerator carries my my fire slimes. They get fed the ash from the incinerator. All you have to do is just throw a couple of things in there. I throw the chickens in there, and I know that's not so humane, but the chickens just provide the ash for the fire slimes. And then some vegetables. And then they just have plorts. So you just keep them in this incinerator for the fire slimes. And then it's very helpful for you whenever you're needing to collect those plorts. Whenever you need to collect the plorts, using these little bots, drone bots. And then we have the docks right here. The docks are, I keep all my puddle slimes here in the docks, and it's just so much easier because they can just chill in their little ponds and have a good time. And they like their ducky, little squishy ducky. So they enjoy, the little ducky that they have, but that's where I use the drone bot to collect the plorts and just put them in the silo. And you have to program these drone bots whenever you place them in order for you to basically feed your slimes or just collect the plorts. You would need to have those bot drones programmed, and I can show you how to do that right now. So we're going to start over here. So you have a program that the drone has, and I said that I wanted to target plorts. I wanted to go get plorts. So you go ahead and click on plorts, then click on where do you want it to get the plorts at. Well, I have plort collectors inside the corrals, so you click on that, and then you click again where you want it to put all those plorts. I put the silos. I put them in the silos. So I activate that, and then they go get those plorts from the plort collectors. And then once they take it from the plort collectors, they'll take it to these silos over here. And then whenever I'm ready to sell, I can just go ahead and take them out of these silos and then sell. And let's take a look at the market prices today. Probably not very good because I was selling just a while ago. Well, that was a few things that I wanted to show you today on my farm. If you have any questions, please leave a comment on the area below, and also subscribe if you liked my video today. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.